Hey everybody, it's Amber again. I know it's been quite a while since I did a video, so thank you for those of you who were with me back then and, supported me during my 90-day journey. It really meant a lot, it really helped, and I wouldn't have got through it if it wasn't for all the support I was getting. So thank you for that. I am going to start doing videos again, not every week probably, but very consistently. And it is going to be about ViSalus, but it's also going to be about other things too, life and everything in between, really. I just got into blogging, and I'm really, really excited about it. So I want you guys to check that out and see what you think and leave me some comments. There's going to be links below this video when I get it up. But what I want to talk to you about today mostly is magical experiences in life. And you know what I mean by that is when you have to make a decision in your life and you make that decision, and when you do, you feel like you're at the right place, the right time, and that decision changes your life forever. And you might be thinking, okay, that only happens to some people, not me. But that's not true. Everyone has magical experiences if you think about it. I mean, think about the time you first met your spouse or significant other, or the moment you had a baby or decided to have a baby, or anything really. A couple of examples of mine, giving my phone number to my now husband, that was very out of character for me. I was not the go-getter like that with guys, but when I made that decision to do that, obviously it changed my life because we've been married now for 5 years. Almost 6 actually, next month. So another one was deciding to keep my baby, my first baby. I was 17 when I got pregnant, so I could have made a lot of other decisions, but I decided to have the baby. And of course that changed my life because I now have my wonderful son who's 8 years old. The decision to go back to school, and I was already married and had 2 kids by that point, so it was not an easy decision to make, but I did it, and I graduated top of my class. So that of course changed my life by getting me a better job than I would have got otherwise. It's stories like that. Everybody has those kind of stories. But what I wanted to share with you in this video was my magical experience with ViSalus. Not necessarily when I first made the decision, because when I made the decision to join ViSalus, if you've seen my other videos, you know it was to support my mom and to let her have the support she needed. She had been given a year to live. I didn't make the decision for myself. I just said, well, I'll do it so I can help her. It was for her, not for me. But then there was that moment on day 7 of my 90-day challenge. And I talk about it in my life story video, if you go back and watch that one. But it was the moment on day 7 when I realized that that decision to join ViSalus was life-changing for me as well. For those of you that don't know, I was struggling before ViSalus. I was struggling with severe, severe postpartum depression. And I had struggled with depression on and off ever since I was a teenager, but it had gotten to the worst point it had ever been in my life, to where I was having thoughts I had never had before. Even with a beautiful new house and a beautiful family and 3 kids and being married to the best man in the world, I was still spiraling down. And then I got started in ViSalus for my mom, not for myself. But something happened on day 7 of my challenge when I did my first weigh-in. And I had lost like 5 pounds in the first week. So that was, it was exciting. I was really excited. But then I looked in the mirror and I realized I didn't feel depressed anymore. I was happy. I liked the way I looked. Before, when I was depressed, I hated looking in the mirror. I hated myself. I really did, honestly. And then there was that moment, that magical experience, when I looked at myself in the mirror and actually liked what I saw. So what I want to get across to you guys is that you're going to have so many decisions to make in your life. But what you need to know is nothing can change if you don't decide to go for it. You can't lose weight if you don't decide to go on a diet or decide to try something new. Like I tried ViSalus. You know, be skeptical, but go for it anyway. I mean, ViSalus has, like, I'm not saying do ViSalus. If you want to do ViSalus, great. If you want to do something else, great. But using the example of losing weight, you know, if you want to lose weight, you've got to do something about it. You can't just wish it to happen. You have to work for it or try something new. In my example for ViSalus, try ViSalus. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, you know, you try it, it doesn't work, get your money back. Or cancel. But if you really want it, keep going for it. Don't give up. Just do it. Make a decision and get in. On the other hand, trying to grow my ViSalus business and trying to get to the point where I can stay at home with my kids now that I'm happier and healthier and funner to be around, I'm sure. I am working to stay at home. Now, my family can't afford just for me to stay at home, so I have to be making a very decent income from home before I could ever quit my job that I'm at now and stay at home. So my next venture is to grow my ViSalus business, and I've now joined Empower Network, and I made the decision to get in. I had one of those moments again where I had to make a decision, and I made the decision to get in because I know how great ViSalus turned out for me. And after everything I've looked at online, Empower Network is the way to go for marketing online. And so I decided to get in. And that's all you have to do. If you want to have magical experiences, if you want your life to change, you have to do something about it. So if you want to do something about it, check out the links I've got below. I've got some for ViSalus and I've got some for Empower Network. You know, you don't have anything to lose, but you have so much to gain. Make the decision and change your life.